Oh, there it goes. Hi, everybody. It's just going to be me for a while. I think Jake has a little bit of a commitment they had. I knew they were going to be late, so don't worry about it. Hi, Nemo. Things are okay. Um, but yeah, welcome here, I guess. Um, Ray, I don't know really where to start. Jonathan is here for a little bit. Yeah, that's very nice. I'm glad. Ooh, yes. So I guess I will get a little bit maybe into it. Oh, hi everybody. Yeah, the time zones have been very kind of um, shifty, I guess, just because of continents and such. Um, I think BC just flipped um, to have permanent um, daylight savings, so I don't think they're going to be like changing back next year. I don't remember if this is the daylight savings or if it's like the normal list of daylight savings. Oh, hi to this also welcome. And Caleb and Tinglish, who I saw. I just wanted to say hello to everybody, I guess. Um, but yeah, hooray, we're here. Um, I don't know. I'll get kind of I guess like right into it maybe. Um, so you all had the chance to vote for the presence of tone in some capacity. It wasn't anything that was going to be very grandiose in terms of kind of like very like a Mandarin sort of way. It was more so going to be, and I'm kind of spoiling it a little bit, more so going to be kind of like on the scale of like a Lithuanian or like a Serbo-Croatian system. Um, where there's going to be maybe a certain pitch associated with stressed longer syllable nuclei than others. Um, and then the other one was just not do that. That's why I kind of have like honed in on the prosody. I feel like any decisions that I make now, Jake will no matter what will reverse. So I don't think it's a matter of struggling. It's more so a matter of when and how. Um, but it was a margin of 2-1 um, that the the stressed option won. So Tony is not invited, unfortunately, to the little party. Um, so yeah, that's why I kind of like zoned in here. Yeah, Tony, I'm sorry. He'll pop up eventually again. So that just is what it's going to be. But yeah, um, at least for now, um, we'll leave this penultimate stress sort of thing open. Um, but in the beginning, I'm just reading this through just so I understand the ramifications a little bit. Um, yeah, yeah, that is true. Yeah, I didn't put any sort of stake into it just because I kind of saw where it was heading. So no matter what, I was going to be evening up the vote. Um, but um, but yeah, um, I think the goal for today is to kind of just keep chipping away at sound changes a little bit. I have the electricity file open on another tab. Um, I think definitely trying to like nail down what um, the same articulatory class is going to be. Um, oh, I did have a thought a little bit. Um, where oh, it's the word for terror bird, but I don't think we have the lexicon in this um, tab or so. Um, I think it starts with a th. Oh, yeah. So if the tone is one, I can imagine there being a sort of segment where this little stop would be lost probably for a high tone. And this one here, now that I kind of see it, an example, but that's just kind of think more so about how to resolve those segments, especially if this is not like, say, I guess this is a good sort of example to play with as like a comparison form. And we can kind of maybe hone down, at least with the stops. I'm pretty sure that at least in that position, nasal implosive, yeah. So it's only going to be these 5 in that position, which I don't know. I'm not going to talk about the what ifs because that's just going to not really care about anything. But I'll put all the options to maybe kind of, I guess, see where these like same articulatory classes are. I'll kind of just, doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, there's only 4 nasals in this position, or in general, so that up a little bit. There we go. Nice. And then this needs a K, and then I kind of skipped the Q a little bit. I'm going to just strike these 2 out, since these are pretty much already assimilated. It's not going to really, I think it's Alt Shift 5. It is. So I'll scooch this one down a little bit. I think it's more so about these. I think this one is going to be its own little special doodle, because it can kind of, it could have, I guess, like a greater effect on that consonant, or do some more funkier stuff, I guess. In terms of like, I think these 2 are the only ones where I feel very like, and I think this is like what I like, no. Maybe we need like a more, if this was intervocalic, maybe that's why that was the example down there. Bless you. It just feels like arbitrary to like assign them. I don't know, because at the end of the day, I understand like we want to kind of like preserve a lot of the fun assimilation portions of it. Like I think this is like just like a euphoniously like pleasing sounding form, like the inglet and the P. I don't see anything wrong with that. But like I feel like this is making my tongue do like weirder things. So part of me wants to, oh, that's nice, I guess. That sweet. I think it was this one. Yeah, change this one to, and this is still in the proto stage. Maybe, well, that's a good point, me. Yeah, let's back up a little bit. I guess we don't know what order we're doing this in theoretically. Like, there's nothing saying that like this is rule 11. It just has to be all this other stuff in like 1 through 10. But this can be a more so like, I guess, like, I don't want to say progressive process, but also like we don't have any schwa deletion going on yet. And I know people are going to like clock. Okay, I get it. Thank you for the joke. But like, it's still like potentially going to happen where we're going to get more nasals against like potentially like other sort of segments that aren't just stops for like longer words. I don't know. I feel like I'm going off scope and not really like am like focusing on at least like one little environment. But I think I just wanted to see if anything like changes. At like that stage, and I'll go ahead and see Electrogy a little bit. I have okay. The M is going. Oh. I understand. Okay, I understand what you mean. Hold on. Oh, you already did it. Okay. Oh, okay. So I guess then it's not. I just wasted the whole 15 minutes. Great. Hi, Madeline James World Builds. Hello. Yeah, that's fun. I guess we're just going to gut these adjectives somehow, some way, then, in nice, happy, fun ways. I don't remember what's happening with VL palatal. Yeah. I'll just put 12 down here. Make sure it's bold. I'll put calling of the adjective fricative. Frejecatives. Frejecatives. I mean, they only occur so far word initially in the P mutation. So, you haven't been saying anything. I've been doing lovely. Oh, that's so wonderful for all of you for paying attention. So now you get to see me doing some action. Oh, good. They're down here. So I'll scroll down. I'll put this down here. Oh, this is happening. Oh, I see. Oh, did that already get done too, or it's just not just pop up? Hold on. Now I'm going to stop sharing this for a minute. Because now I don't think that they're like aligned. Let me see if that they'll do that. In terms of, I guess I'll just do it here. I don't think you're able to see the split screen tab view just from like no, damn it. Oh well, so be it. I'll put this here. I think like let me see. We have the obstruent, the plosive, and the glottal. Obstruent, plosive, glottal. Debuccalization. It's just P for now. This got moved. So I'll move this here to where it should go. And then reglottalization. Glottal stop. Proceeds an obstruent. Lateral. Proximate lateral. So the dental approximant in this environment will go to the ejective dental fricative. I'll need to put it there. I'll put it there. It's better to have than to not have, I guess. And that happens, okay, and then we get the ejective fortition. So this is a bold ejective fortition. Bold anymore, they're gonna be there. Ejective fricative fortition. Ejective fricatives will strengthen to their respective stops. Yeah, I don't know how else to, I guess, expand upon that. I don't really need to write that. This is going to, I think that's assumed a little bit, or I'm hoping so. Okay. Then apical full retroflexion, and the retroflexion, and then argus degeminated, and then we're back to here. Hooray. Yeah, I have utterly no idea what to do. I guess let's just see what this form comes out as just for fun. I don't know. And we'll see how it looks person marked. That's something. Oh. I feel like there's time to kill the not the adjectives, the approximates in this, Eric. I feel like, I did just delete this form from Lecturgy, but it did pretty much like come out very similar to that. I don't think yeah, I think now it's time to think about kind of like getting rid of a lot of these consonants. I don't even know if this is true anymore with this here. And the denasalization, I don't even know. I mean, I guess it has to match up somehow, so I guess I'll worry about that. Because right now, if I go to the Lecturgy, let's just copy these. It doesn't matter what the form is. We're just going to put an N in front of them. I don't think it's really... There we go. Just a little vibe. I don't think it's been... Yeah. What's wrong with you, buddy? Yeah, that's okay. Most two. Shouldn't that be okay though? Because if the P is fine, then why isn't the N doing it? Okay. Doesn't make any sense. I traced the chain. Maybe that's something's wrong with it, like earlier on. But it doesn't seem like it. But no, I don't even know. It goes through stress assignment, and then something happens where it doesn't like none of these. It's down in syllables. It's down here. Oh, because that's a good thing, I guess, because it doesn't. It means that it's coded in correctly. Oh, it's right down here. I see. For once mutations are resolved. Oh, it's right down there too. Look at me, illiterate as. But yeah, let's see what this says. Stops and fricatives, simple devoicing of the consonants. That's easy enough. I think the pre-stopping is starting. Or no, it didn't start. Okay, I see what we need to do. Okay. So I'm going to put intrusive epenthetic consonant. Just want to be sure this makes sense. Okay, yeah. That was just going to be the approximates. So between, oh god, why is it so bold? Between an approximate, a nasal and approximate. You gotta get yourself from the lap battle, just kill yourself. A home organic stop is added. In this instance, this is either D. No, worry about elevation. I want to start. Oh, it is right down here. Lovely. This one I know. Or yeah, right. Yeah, más o menos. We'll see how that turns out a little bit. I'll just put D unspecified for that then, so you don't have to worry about all of that. Stop sharing. Share. Oh. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll share this tab. Well, I mean, it's going to go here anyway, so may as well just pop on back and keep you in here for a little bit. Intrusive, empathetic, consonant. Bye, Jonathan. I hope you enjoy whatever time you have doing whatever you're doing. Remember that Timothée Chalamet hates the opera and the ballet. I'll just put nothing goes to D for now. I don't know how specified I need to make it. Between, I guess it's N specifically a little bit, but I'll worry about that later. Okay, pleasant. I'll put approximate. Is everything but the hi George. You have swapped in for Jonathan, so it's a nice little balancing of the karma or reincarnation, I think. Yeah, Jake is somewhere. They are late for a little bit. I think they're probably on a train to home. I want to do minus lateral. That's not going to encapsulate that, like the dental L of it all. And of course, this might not even be in this spot for now, but we're just going to put it here anyway. We'll just do it live. I guess I'll specify this and that. Oh, wait, because it's gone. This has to go up before the retroflexation of it all. There we go. Unless it came sooner. No, it didn't come sooner. Then this can go down here. And this is N and the palatal L. Right? Is it the Y? No. No, the L. No. Of course, not that. That was backspace. There we go. Doesn't need to be in these guys. So this. Okay, I'll worry about that later. Sorry, our windows are open, so I'm hearing all the chatter. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll move this up a little bit. Instead to where it's supposed to go, and then we'll worry about the ramifications. I put it where? Ejective partition. Okay, so at this stage, we'll get NDR as opposed to NDA. But after, no, that's Ardra. I'm thinking of the, remember on TNG with the whole, like, she's trying to swindle the planet?
I forgot.
That's okay. When like there's this planet that like got like 1,000 years of peace, and they made a deal with their like literary devil, and then some like swindler lady came and like tried to like get like their planet back and usurp everything, and such. Yeah, this becomes that. So likely, or this whole entire segment is going to probably do some retroflexion naturally. Okay, but that's there. Worry about that in a little bit. That's just a mental note, and we'll get to the bread and butter of this now. Okay, I'm at the right screen thing. That's easy enough. Everything voices. Nice. And then the mutation is a pre-stopping. I mean, this is not a pre-stopping. This is just like, we're just degeminating it. Is there a degem? Well, here, but that's like, we need earlier on, girl. Debuccalization, glottal sequence, post-vocal, vocal, bucca, terp. It's not debuccalization. It's just like degemination. Not like lost. Maybe it should go here. Oh, it should maybe like be a part of this, shouldn't it? Because, oh, look at here, everybody. Oh my gosh. So I'm rewatching Twin Peaks, and one of like my favorite little vocal stems is when Andy finds Waldo's file, and he's like, Sheriff Truman, Agent Cooper, guess what I found? It's a minor bird named Waldo, owned by Jacques Renaud. And then he talked about kind of like how like, oh, like when we see like two things come together at the same time, then it's kind of like we should take special note of that. It's a very good scene. I'm a very big fan of it. But I just got to it, so that's why it's fresh in my mind. But I think this should make sense insofar that I'll put nasal degemination. And this is going to be bold, so you gotta be careful. Is it bold again? No. Okay, is it bold again? No. Yeah, poor Andy. He never gets enough love. I'm mashing him getting hit in the head with the plank when he finds the new shoes that Leo had like stashed, and he had the like that little mini cassette tape in there. Maybe that was the cassette that was like, oh, that like he recorded when he was meeting Ben Horn to like burn the mill. I think it was actually. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Anyway, degemination. This is spelled wrong. I'm not a very smart person, everybody. I never purported to be. Well, I mean, this that doesn't matter. Orthography is prescriptivist. 2 nasals, dear God me, 2 nasals in sequence. The first will be lost. I mean, this is effectively, because if they're assimilated by then is going to be a sequence of 2 nasals together. That's nice. So at least this sort of arena is taken care of. Not her. Her is not taken care of. Oh, okay, yeah. I was saying, do we have an Enye? The answer is yes. Oh, I learned a Spanish word. I don't remember if it was today or last night, but it's la ñapa. It's the, like, if you have like a half of something, it's the bigger half of the two. It's like the 2/3 of then the 1/3 thing. And I don't know, it starts with nya. I thought it was cute. I think it's a Caribbean thing, from what is the case. But yeah, I didn't think we had this at first. Nasal simulation, nasal gemellation, nasal gemination. That's a good question. If were to the voicing of the plosives here. Oh, I see, Maria. Okay, yeah, because this is a different color. That makes sense. So this is this column is, I don't know where her is. I don't know. Goodbye. I know. This is giving, I don't know. We decided on this a very long while ago. So the nasals, well, okay, hold on. I'm thinking out loud here, so don't mind if I go off trail. The voicing assimilation is going to happen. And then as a result of that, oh wait, what if we do like a Greek style way of doing things? Because Greek has like the prenasalized stops that are currently being denasalized, at least like as like an intermediate step to this. Kind of want to go like MV to like complete, or MF to go like M whatever. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Wait, Jake, are you still at the meeting? I thought you would have left by now. I thought you were like literally on your way back home and you were going to be like a half hour late. Or am I like imagining this? Also, y'all, I'm sorry. I've been like really depressed today, so I could tell, like, you could tell like at the beginning. So like, don't mind me. I'm like, life's not doing so great right now, so I'm just kind of like coasting through it a little bit. So yeah. Well, regardless, I don't think those species, those segments are coded in, even though we know we're going to get there eventually. So leaves us a little bit of like a nice little monotonous sort of task. Feature is going to be plus voice. Hooray. We love plus voice. And then we're going to copy this. Oh yeah, we have the evolved consonant section because I remember I did this. This is a B, and this is the voiced one. This is a D, and this is a voice one. Oh, what color me surprised? Where's the j? Oh, because she hasn't been made yet. Then this is plus voice. And the symbol K is described more than once because I know. And this is voiced. Oh, I have my LHAB keyboard. Lovely. Is it G? It is. And this is also voice. It's lovely. I hope things get better too. I'm kind of like TBH just going like full like scorched earth on people because I know I'm not like gonna be here no much longer. It's just tough. I know. I mean, I had therapy today, so I want to make this like therapy for me twice. Because I cried in therapy. But it's just frustrating, like trying to put like so much effort and being authentic to yourself and like not having like anybody reciprocate it except for like your partner, and it's just taxing a lot of the time, and it's very lonely. Yeah, so I'm very itching to move and just at least go to a place where people make sense, even though they speak French. So I'll have to learn how they'll make sense in a little bit, but culturally make sense, I guess. I put her here. Here we go. That whole other guys, no, I need her. This is euphular fricative. Moist. Is it though? Oh, it is. What do you mean let you in? Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi, hello.
I'm sorry about your bad news, but because we don't have captions on here and we don't have them on YouTube, I can't work out anything that's going on.
That's lovely. What?
People were saying that they hope things get better soon, and I want to know what it was.
I don't know. I'm just tired of like. I feel like I've lived here, like I have lived here for like a year and a half, and like I've talked to people for like 2 years, and I feel like I haven't made like a single authentic friend the whole time I've lived here. And like my only friend is Remy, and who I hang out with is Remy, and it's just very isolating. And I'm tired of like these fake ass bitches.
I will say though that you also moved in a very, very difficult time of your life. And you also, these things are never linear. Like, I think that the other thing is that you know that this isn't permanent, right? And
well, I mean, yeah, it's definitely no longer going to be permanent, but like it's just like I don't know. I mean, like I had this out all through therapy today, so I'll be like more hashing of it. But it's just like I don't know.
I
I'm
will
just
say that having like an audience listen to you talk with no one else there is very much a bit like a therapy session.
I mean, yeah, it definitely. I mean, I guess my purpose. Thank you for active listening, all. I mean, I'm doing my damnedest out here.
Okay, so I'm gonna kick us out of therapy mode and kick us into conlaying mode. So, what have you been up to, basically?
I did some like little rearranging. I just made sure that like the Lexergy file and the sound changes were like 1-to-1 a little bit. And now I think I'm like finishing up I'm working on the voicing assimilation right now. So I think I just like coded all of the voice segments in and then just I mean like I don't know if you overheard me talking about like
I didn't hear anything.
you heard okay, love that for me. So essentially I wanted to go through like a nice like cute little stage of like prenasalization before going to like the full like voice thing, but it doesn't have to be that way either. I just thought kind of like
I don't think it really helps us.
Okay.
Because I think that in theory it helped. But in practice, because we don't have full assimilation, it doesn't really make sense for there to be a prenasal stage. I also thought about doing something where like I'll take my hoodie off and then
okay.
Because I'm like I feel naked without my glasses on. I think that's not unusual for people with glasses, but I'm like my unibrow is all exposed and open like a cheap
unibrow. I want like Ben Shapiro eyebrows now.
More eyebrow than forehead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I also got my tattoo, which is nice. It's been itching. It took a lot. I thought it'd be a lot like okay, hold on, I'm calling it, but I'll put voicing simulation. I thought it'd be a lot like
Doesn't that need to happen before degemination?
No, because it's going to be only nasal obstruents.
But we have the whole thing where the singleton nasals initially become the voiced stop. But the double ones stay.
You right. You right.
I don't know why I remember these things like this.
I seriously have no clue how you do either, and it just makes me feel so like illegitimate. I feel like what's his name from Game of Thrones? I
don't know any of the people from Game of Thrones.
Perfect. I don't either. I know there's Tyrion Lannister and Daenerys Targaryen, and that's all I know about. But one of them is the bastard child, so coalesce.
Well, you're not a child.
No estoy uno niño.
No,
do you know what? I talked some Spanish earlier on. You missed it. Do you know what a
talked or taught?
Huh?
Talked or taught?
Talked. But do you know what la ñapa is?
Yeah, I mean it's from Quechua. Why wouldn't I know what la ñapa?
Well, that's what I mean. I figure as much, but like I wanted to be like, oh, I was wrong. I thought like it was from Caribbean, but it's from Quechua. Okay. I think I remember really looking it up. I didn't realize like it was like that what it was.
Like Carib. Because it like it did travel up Like it's in Creole, like Louisiana Creole, isn't it?
I don't know what goes on down there.
Anyway,
thought, think. No, too bold. A sequence of nasal and obstruent will result.
No, we don't need to. I thought we weren't doing that.
We're not doing this?
I thought we were just dropping the initial nasal.
Well, it still has to voice, no?
This is just voicing assimilation, isn't it?
Oh, wait, hold on.
You're talking coalescence.
I'm saying like, right, so NF is going to go to V.
Yeah, but I was going to do it in two rules because it makes it work.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't know that we were going to do the nasal degemination, which I think complicates things a teensy bit. But we have like a post nasal.
Well, wait. What if we say that voicing assimilation happens,
Mm-hmm.
and then be like, yo, like nasals before voice segments, like gut them. That might be too radical, but like
no, because we're keeping them into vocalic voice.
Yeah. Yes. Like if we go like I'm using NF, like NF to like to NV and then just drop the N out.
So,
and we don't have to worry about like the nasal degemination anymore. It would just be like if it comes before a voice consonant, it's going to drop out the nasal. Oh, there's O. Obstruent. Okay, heard.
Well, because we're not devoicing anything at this stage.
Mm-hmm. I see where we're going.
Although, then it would also be obstruent minus ejective. Or would you do minus glottal? I mean, it basically whatever captures the distinction.
No, I agree with this. Yeah. So this is going to like in your conception capture both intervocalic voicing and it being between a nasal and a vowel.
And also with the approximants and trills. No, yeah, all the approximants.
Yes. This is good, Jake. This is good. I feel like I'm in like Wall Street 1980 and like Reagan just got elected. I'm so ready and pumped for that bull market. Is bull the good one or bad one? I have no idea. I think it's good because there's the big statue in Wall Street of the golden bull. I feel like they wouldn't put something bad in gold outside of like financial district.
I just think of Birmingham when I think of that. Have you ever been to Birmingham?
I've wanted to just to experience it, but I've not personally been to Birmingham.
I love Birmingham. I get told that I like Birmingham too much by people from other parts of the UK. I think Birmingham is unpretentious in a way that I appreciate. I have been told that I'm too willing to overlook the bin strikes and like the general violence.
The general violence. Doesn't everybody have general violence where they live?
In the UK, no.
No, okay.
I mean, if it depends if you're like terming violence, including like microaggressions. Yes. If you mean like the risk that you're gonna get stabbed, no.
The spectrum of violence.
The stab risk is fluctuating.
I had a thought.
Sorry.
Oh, before I forget, there's this common injury that breakdancers get, called like breaker's cone, I think, where like they do so many head spins so many times that like they form this like nodule on top of their head because of like the centrifugal force of it and the friction, that they just have this permanent like cone head. It looks like then you put like Art the Clown's hat over it.
Mm-hmm.
Between two voiced segments. Oh, but namely nasals, approximates, and especially vowels. Non-glottalized utterance.
But non-glottal includes the glottal stop.
Non-glottal and non-glottalized. Stops. Full voice.
Lovely.
Ow. Okay. Oh. Unnasal. Well, can you slice? Or initially.
So yeah, that gets us ba, da, ja. So is this right now with the other shift, we would currently only have the ejective, the pre-stopped nasal, and like this is like a cumulative thing, right?
This is like the entirety of it.
Okay, so
So we have like a three-way laryngeal distinction. There we go. It popped in my brain.
mm-hmm. Time to try and find stuff on my FE keyboard.
Oh, as you do that, I'm going to enter in all these happy hunky-dory sound changes.
Lovely.
Although you are oh, yeah, that will need to be done, won't it? We will need to have the retro flex D as in dog voiced.
Will we?
Didn't you just put it?
I did the Africa.
I said stop, right?
You said just D, and I was like, we don't have.
I'm sorry. I well, actually, I did mean that when I did speak, but now that you were talking about this, the dra segment could go to retroflex if need be.
Well, I don't think we get the dra. I don't know if it's dring, because there was something. There was something.
There was something in the water.
Oh,
fluoride.
It was because we said it was basically how do we, like, there is becoming like a touch of a distance between what's in these tables and what we're actually doing.
Ah,
right?
Yes, true. That is very true.
So one thing is I had moved the R going to S so that it would
Yes.
happen, so that it would glottalize, and then we would, because this isn't all correct anymore, right? So
Wait, hold on. Wait.
I feel like the table's not helping as much as it was before.
No, well, that leads me to like just want to clarify. Does this now mean that like an R becomes an esh? If you're like how are you defining plosive in that regard?
I said plosive, not stuck. Yeah.
Okay. So okay.
And at this point, like no. And a nasal is a stop, but not a plosive, from what I remember.
Oh.
That I think that is
wait. Okay. So
yeah, plosive contrasts with nasals,
okay.
where the vocal tract is blocked, but airflow.
F you.
Airflow.
I mean, those are in chimneys, not in your throat.
Airflow continues through the nose, as in M and N. That's the distinction. Where did you go?
I had to get my charger.
Okay.
I'm in energy saving mode.
Hmm.
I thought I could last the whole 90 minutes, but I couldn't. I needed to get subbed in.
It happens to the best of people.
No. Oh, speaking of subbing in, I was thinking about like this might be me being ignorant, and I have no idea. But like
bracing myself.
No, well, I mean, it's not. This is maybe just kind of dumb, not ignorant, but like it's uncommon for like Ramadan to occur like during when like the daylight savings shift happens. It just is like because Ramadan just like changes like months because it's like lunar, right? But it's also like a certain amount of time. So like does it happen like twice a year, I guess, maybe?
Ramadan?
Or no. Like twice every like I guess like cycle.
No, it's literally a month of the Islamic calendar.
No. Yes, it is. But like this time around, it's occurring like between when the time is changing. Like is that common?
And
that if you don't know or like don't want to like
I think the month varies quite significantly. Like the thing that always gets brought up in the UK is that there was one year where Ramadan fell during our national heat wave.
Yeah.
So obviously when that happened, that wouldn't have been anywhere close to the daylight savings. I mean, I guess it's kind of like asking, is it common for it to happen during Lunar New Year? Where I'm sure you could calculate it.
Yeah, sure.
But I don't know whether it's possible to say that it's common or not. And the other thing is that, like, I don't know if, because some sects, they don't follow moon sighting times based on the country that they're in. They do it based on the country that their sect follows. And so I think certainly I know a lot of people do it based on the
like the Mecca
sighting in Saudi, which is why it was considered controversial when the astronomers said that there was no way that Saudi could have seen the full moon on the day that they said they had. I don't know if you're aware of that.
I don't know. I don't know what the drama is in the Muslim cleric world.
Mm-hmm. Well, this was like a UAE versus Saudi thing, but when it was still fun.
When there were drones. The good old times.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, I don't think it's all that common. It's kind of like if you asked me whether it usually happens during Lent, I would just have to be like,
Maybe.
not 6, 7, but like, yeah, maybe.
That's over, right? That's been.
I think it's not cool anymore.
Thank God. Okay.
I hope.
I'm pretty sure.
Did you talk about the poll and how everyone hates us?
Yeah, I mean,
I know what you voted for.
I was a little bit in depressed mode, so I didn't get kind of like the full view of it. But like, yeah, no.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh that hard.
No, you're fine. I don't care. But like, long story short is like, I am surprised. I did like what I had thought would be the system. I didn't want to go into too much depth in the theoretical because that would just waste time to go.
Oh, you didn't even vote.
No, bro, I didn't vote, but you know what I would have voted for? I would have voted for the tone. I think that was a great idea. But like,
if you had voted, then Jonathan may have considered changing their vote. So, but anyway,
que sera, whatever will be.
Que sera
will be.
As if you said it with the wrong.
That's from Mary Poppins.
Twist.
I think. Right?
Okay.
Or like Sound of Music. I don't know. Got distracted. Shocker. Oh.
Do the mini slide.
Oh, what happened to the ch? We're not doing the full like alveopalatal. The ch.
Like I deleted it because I had put it in the brackets with a question mark. We currently don't have it, so we haven't
produced it.
I personally would rather not have to Romanize it.
Like, it are going to be fun Romanizing her, unless we want to kind of.
Well, like... no, we this is like, you know, you have your perfect stage and then you have your modern stage, where this is like. This is just as we go.
She's transitioning.
Also means like. Also, are we gonna treat the pre-stopped nasals as clusters, or as also, if we're doing them as clusters, it means that like they would have two forms. There would be a voiced version and the initial unvoiced version, which is fine by me.
Say that one more time, because I want to ensure that I'm making like a properly educated response.
Well, here. Okay, I will say what I just said, I think, and I also want to give a post face. I want to post face it with something as well. I want to add.
Yes.
So right now, the way that we code it, I think what will happen is if we had the segment that produces this, which would be, for example, glottal stop M.
We got drawn.
If it happened intervocalically, this would surface not here, but in general, as bama,
It would.
which, and then my postface, but initially it would surface like this.
Correct. Yes, I understand.
And my postface is that, as far as I'm aware, and if Tethys is around to correct me, I will take what is said. But as far as I know, in the Australian languages that have these pre-stop nasals, it's not unusual for this to be allophonically variable, but they treat them as a single unit because they pattern that way. In the same way that, there is no superscript nasal in reality. So you can do like pre-nasalized stops and stuff, but there's also no difference in production with simply treating these as special clusters.
Why I'm leaning towards special clusters, and why I'm doing so is because I don't think there is like a proper enough analog with the plosives to have it be analyzed as a distinct phoneme. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Look at us go! Oh my gosh! Look, we're like chugging. Oh my! Oh yeah, her, she.
At this point, it may help just to like have a
because she is here. That's true. A lateral section.
No, Africa.
Africate. You know, africate is Spanish for avocado.
I refuse to humor you.
I knew you weren't. I'm just being stupid because I have nothing else to live for.
I only remember the version that's like, I'm gay and I'm stupid and gay.
I'm gay and I'm stupid. I crop dust in Whole Foods, baby. I love that song though. Oh god, that's a good album. Like, unironically, opening track banger, utter banger.
Utter banger?
No, like full banger.
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
What?
Okay, no, ignore me. I was talking about the new Pokemon starters that I don't think we touched on. But
what would you pick?
Oh my god, I'm choosing Brow like a normal ass person.
No, we have talked about this.
Well, we have Yubi Gekwa. That's right. We had talked about this. Okay. Yeah, that's true. My therapist said that the water types turn out to be too zesty, and I didn't know how to interpret that.
That's homophobic.
I thought them like this feels very like homophobic and like like admonishing like effeminate people. Like let whatever Quackley wants to be in the future. I don't know what it's called.
Like people. There's been like a quite a while. I also am sad that Piplup doesn't stay kind of cute and femme. Mm-hmm. Like Piplup, if Piplup turned into like a cunty penguin.
Yes. However, I will say that although Piplup does exist, I will posit that Turtwig also exists. You'll see where my allegiance lies usually, I mean. But like...
No, this isn't about which is better. It's that I don't think that Piplup... Piplup sort of transitions for me in a way that maybe is the trans analog of the Sinnoh region.
Oh my god.
Like, this is a girl who grows into a man.
I need to see these cliffhanger toes of some sort. I don't know if they're cliffhanger toes. Okay, but this theoretically, the imperfective stage, this is all the complete phonemes. Oh god, those toes are disgusting. Oh my god.
Let me. I want to like.
Amazing.
Okay. If we're treating these as clusters, we do have yeah, and also yeah. Which I think is not a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing. I'm just trying to process where. Oh yeah. Sorry, I wouldn't process myself. Yeah. Indeed, not a bad thing. I love it.
Because I think that yeah is the most natural denasalized like stop version of nya. Yeah.
I'm just adding it before I forget. So it's here. Sim.
And
palatal stop.
Palatial stop.
Palatal. I feel like I've mentioned this before, but like when I did my little study abroad program, in
London.
Yeah,
London and
fuck off. But like, it was like, I heard
you know who we left out, Miles. You know who we left out?
Who?
Duh!
Oh, Mark. But
and are we doing more implosive? I asked.
No.
That
has to be the only one. And I mean, out of the ones that would stay around, it wouldn't be that one.
Oh, no. I felt like you were approaching this question and I couldn't tell if you were. And then I tried to turn on the captions and then they failed me.
I was approaching that question about
kind of like asked you, and we had said that it could be a fun poll. So maybe that's our poll for the week.
Yes, I think that definitely is our poll this week because it could stay, could go, and in this time, unlike the time, I feel like
that's not the poll. Ceci n'est pas le poll.
Ceci n'est pas le poll. Le sondage.
Because parce que la question de cette semaine.
Ouais.
I watched this video of Canadians speaking French, and I don't think it was like a classical or a traditional Quebecois accent. It sounded more semi-Landry than anything else. But everyone was just like, what the fuck is going on here with the French?
Oh wait, I had watched something very similar to this as well, and they were in this like it was this like Quebecois French professor showing like differences. Okay, but these were people from like the Eastern Township, so like where like Sherbrooke is. But are
there French speakers in Manitoba or something?
Yeah,
I mean like a established population and not like small like
I feel like there's probably a enclave potentially of Winnipeg that is, or there may be like a rural town that is. I have no idea. I know that like it's likelier like with like as far west it goes, like I would say is Ontario, and like
Okay.
north Sudbury is pretty francophone, bilingual.
So, the question
Mhm.
was,
Okay.
let me go down to the Papua New Guinea.
Okay, Papua New Guinea.
So, it was about
October. Sorry.
these.
Nuts.
So, I guess the title is like nasal glottal resolution and other such stuff.
Again, this is what would have been the tone, but go ahead.
It may have been in your version, but not necessarily in mine. So the question was basically, we have clusters of the shape nasal and then glottal, both initially
Indeed
from the mutation and also intervocalically. Right now, we have only put down the implosive for the nasal mutation of the glottal stop. However, this sequence could potentially occur with all of our nasal segments.
it could do.
Including the retroflex, technically.
Yeah, at this point, it would include retroflex.
I don't think that we certainly wouldn't keep a whole implosive series.
No.
Although I will say, Miles, that killing the issue that I have is that losing the ejective sequence intervocalically would actually make things, because right now, like intervocalically, we have like obstruent, which are unvoiced. We have obstruent, nasal obstruent are almost all going to end up voiced.
Yeah.
However, a ejective obstruent is obviously unvoiced. Now, obviously, we aren't doing tone. One possible solution would be to have ejectives become combinative, which would basically mean that, like, say you have a protoform that is like Paka.
Yeah.
Paka.
Yeah. I mean,
which would then become Paka or Paka.
What'd you call me?
You would then also have the
Hashiwabaka doesn't name. Oh.
you'd have a parallel construction of it being, I guess it's easier to say bipaka than
You're cutting out a little bit. I'll just mind doing.
I guess I was because you cut out a little bit for me. So you'd have baka, baka, baka. I guess cumulativity doesn't have to require the move. So, like in Quechua, this wouldn't be allowed because the adjective has, if there's two stops in a route, the first stop has to take the adjective.
Yes.
But you could have a rule where if you have an adjective stop, then this one has to dissimilate after the devoicing rule. Although I know that, like, for some people, they find it harder to actually stop doing the adjectives.
Yeah.
To me, I think I'm happy to make the distinction.
I'm happy to make it as well.
But it would mean, in terms of like simplicity, like it's a difficult one for me because part of me wants to make things change. It's like the whole argument that I had with myself with, like, if it was like Kamba, right? Or it would be proto Kampa.
Yeah. And
then you would end up with like Kamba, Kamba, and then at some stage.
Okay, wait. It literally just clicked. These are the mutations.
Yeah.
Okay. It literally did just click for me just now. I'm so sorry. Now I completely understand. Okay, sorry. Continue. But yes, it will be Namba. Okay. I'm understanding the ramifications.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Her.
So there would be, like, in Australian languages, there are rules that would let you say, well, if you have one of these clusters, you can't have another one. And they usually happen, I want to say, progressively. So, like, if you have
with also what we have too.
If you have an affix which is ba, then attaching it to kala, you would have kalamba. But if you're attaching it to kanda, you would have kandaba.
Kandaba. Okay. Yeah. Yes. I'm liking where this is going in terms of options.
I ended up disliking it because, well, basically because it means that in terms of regularity, like, obviously some level of irregularity is good, but, like, you would either end up saying, well, if the nasal mutation doesn't work when there is a nasal in here, that's kind of weird. And if the nasal disappears in the root from the mutation, that's also kind of weird. And I know that I've told you that we don't need to worry about the distinctions being lost. But on some level, I think it's I'm fine with having funky mutations, but I would rather the mutations be funky in a way that is
Sensical.
like regular.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I hear what you're saying in terms of kind of like this assimilation, but like if this is a direction for like a pull option, I'm imagining like if
This wasn't the thing I wanted to pull on.
oh, back up. Okay, hold on. Whoa.
I guess part of the issue is that like we said that we didn't necessarily like we've said no to full implosives,
Correct.
which means that like we won't allow every so we were not allowing every one of these. Now, an easy solution is to say that this just becomes this, because glottalized nasals tend to be pre-glottalized.
That's true.
However, this if we apply it regularly, there was a form that I had sent you, which was
Where is it at?
was Quinkly.
It was not that one, but yes, go. Oh yeah, yes. This I remember. Go ahead.
So that was from I guess it would have been QU.
Mary Mother.
I should really like try and fix this keyboard so that I can do asterisks.
Is it it is you and I have it here. I'm going to copy it to save time. It was actually, where are you at, buddy? It was with the X as well. Let's chase cars. Do I have like white? Girl, the hell? That's so mean. Why are you doing this to me?
Oh, did you copy and paste it from
Yeah.
From Lexigy? Yeah, that's
yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
That's cool for him.
So the question was basically, from what I could work out, like this was the way that I had to get a example of the dental nasal assimilating to the lateral affricate.
Yeah.
Like, because basically otherwise there is no other case, as far as I can tell, where we get the apparatal stop.
This segment here. Or
this here, like,
yeah, okay.
and with where you would then allow a nasal to come in front of it. Because this isn't gonna kill the affricate entirely. It was
no, it will not. Yeah, it's still going to be there regardless of nasal.
But like, I don't even know if there's a pull in this now, because like it would then just end up being hood. Oh, this was the other thing. If we then do this, then you would end up with the pre-stopping then you would need some sort of. Does the assimilation happen everywhere, or is it only to an obstruent?
Desimilation?
Assimilation.
Oh, well, sorry. It's only to an operand, so it does not occur before before approximates.
So yeah, you would end up with.
Yeah, let's see what she comes out as. I'm scared.
No, it would basically.
Oh,
It would. I think it would come out right. I don't know if the syllables would allow it, but
the syllables do not allow it. But yeah, it would be.
No, if you put this in, this is basically the structure that I'm suggesting.
Yeah. Okay. Poop. What if that's the T? Yeah. Yeah. I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
So how does that come out?
As
we said,
Huntli. So as predicted, right?
Huntni.
Huntni.
Wait, Huntni.
Huntni. Wait. This one here. Hold on. Is what? Yeah. This one. Oh, mother. Hold on. Sorry.
Just like paste your result or show me your lexigy. Like either works.
No, I did something stupid. Okay, that came out as error. Yeah, but Hutngili. N bar J Y I. Yeah, so it's not the most happy form.
Yeah. Like I don't think either of the options are.
Should we mull a poll option over and then get back to people? Because we are a little bit over time, but people need you time.
Yeah, I mean, the way I had expressed it with you was like, should it be pre-stopped or post-stopped?
Yeah.
And you liked this, but remember that like we're particularly thinking about like this encoders more than anything else.
I think now after realizing, after mulling it over, I do think that this does make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
This nasal obstruent.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I think so too, honestly.
Okay.
It does mean that we'll get which isn't a bad thing.
No.
Which means we don't have a poll anymore.
Okay. We'll figure out something.
I'm gonna let you go because you're EP.
Okay, I'm a little bit EP. Okay, bye everybody.
I'm glad I got a little bit of Jacob Miles time this week.
Should I just leave? Wait, should I end the stream or should I leave?
Yeah, let's say bye bye.
Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.